Hey guys, it's Coily Diaries back with another video. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe, like this video, share this video, and to my returning subscribers, you know I love you guys. In this video, I will be sharing with you guys how I keep my scalp clean for months. No itch, no smells, stimulated, pores not clogged, and also my scalp routine in general. This is one of the most popular questions I get about how I don't get an itchy scalp, I don't get buildup on my scalp while not washing my hair as often as most people. So I'm here to share the practices that I have implemented to help me achieve this. If you're interested, keep watching. Now, I'm sure you know this already, but we do need to keep our scalps clean because of hygiene, okay? For hygiene purposes, health purposes, because it also allows you to retain, not retain, but to actually grow the healthiest hair that you can, okay? Once the hair is out of your scalp, there is some things that you can do for the health, but it's very limited. If you can actually get really high quality hair as it grows out of the scalp, that would be the best. A scalp that's not maintained clean can really cause a lot of problems for us as naturals. You can endure a lot of itching. Sometimes the scalp just gets really painful, inflamed. Sometimes you get bacteria buildup, sebum buildup, and we know all these things are not good for the health of the scalp and just healthy hair in general, and even just for your health as an individual. So maintaining your scalp is very, very important. Now, there's obviously two ways, for me anyway, that you can keep your scalp clean. The first one, and the very obvious one, is to wash the hair. Just simply wash your hair. However often you need to wash your hair to maintain it, your hair and your scalp, to maintain it, do that. However, I personally don't have a lifestyle that allows me to wash my hair as frequently as most people, and ever since hitting waist length, girl, it is a job and a half, okay? Each time I'm dealing with my hair loose, like washing my hair loose, yeah, someone needs to look after my baby. I need to schedule some things, I need to plan. It's a big event, okay? So on a routine basis, I can't actually keep this up. It's not sustainable, it's not achievable or practical for myself. If it is for you, great. However, for me, I'm not able to wash my hair frequently, like weekly. I wash my hair once a month. However, what I do between washing my hair, between wash days, has really been beneficial and has really been working for my routine to help me keep my scalp clean. And the option that I'm talking about here is to manually remove sebum from the scalp. All right, now I'll talk about exactly how I do that. However, if you're someone that's wondering how you can maintain your scalp, the first and the obvious thing is to wash your scalp, exfoliate your scalp however often you need to. However, I do other things and other habits and practices to help me achieve clean, healthy scalp between washes, which I'll discuss which I'll discuss a little bit later in this video. Now, you may be wondering, I've already touched on this a little bit, but the reasons for me choosing to manually remove sebum from my scalp rather than using a shampoo as often as every other day or every week is because it doesn't suit my lifestyle, obviously. But the other reason is that I've got hard water where I live. So the more exposure I put my hair to hard water, the more issues I actually encounter. And this is not true for me, but for a lot of people using, traditional shampoos that are packed with chemicals, that's a lot of chemicals going on your hair a few times a week or even weekly. So for me, that's not something that I would want to have or practice in my routine. The other reason is that wash day comes with a lot of work. It comes with deep conditioning, detangling, styling, moisturizing. It's a lot. So every 7 days, waist length hair, no. And for me, wash day does come with tangles. Like, let me know, do you have a shampoo that you use that doesn't cause tangles? Because even the moisturizing ones seem to cause some kind of tangling, girl. I guess it's the rubbing and just the manually handling your hair that causes the tangle. So it's not preventable. However, for me, I love long hair, and for a long time I was trying to retain length, and I still want to maintain my length. So manipulation is not something that I want to do as often as most people. So what do I actually do to maintain my scalp on a week-to-week basis? The first thing is I use humectant-rich water. You guys probably already know, but I use glycerin for my hair. The same concoction mixture of glycerin goes onto my scalp as well. So I have roughly about a cup of glycerin in here and about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons, depending on the weather, depending on how I'm styling my hair. But yeah, I have water and glycerin in here, and while I'm spritzing it to my hair, I will also spritz some onto my scalp. It hydrates my hair, it keeps moisture around my scalp, and just maintains a healthy scalp for me. Another method that I use to maintain my scalp is to use essential oils. Guys, essential oils are awesome. I'm gonna show you these two oils. So I use tea tree oil. And I also use peppermint oil on my scalp. Tea tree oil is a known antibacterial, all right? It's really good for the scalp. It helps to really keep the scalp clean. This one is actually the winner in the mixture that I'm gonna share with you guys in this video. Peppermint oil has got benefits as well, but I mainly use it for the scent that it has. It gives my scalp and my hair a nice scent. However, I love how it encourages blood flow to my scalp. So I do a combination of these two, and I use a 2% dilution. So pretty much 12 drops of essential oils to 30 mils of a carrier oil. Now, sometimes I will use an additional essential oil like rosemary oil or lavender oil even. However, just at a basic level, it's tea tree and peppermint. So I've shown you that I use essential oils on my hair. However, I do use carrier oils, of course, just general raw oils on my scalp. I am very picky and very particular about which oils I use on the scalp, because we don't want oils that clog the pores on the scalp. So you want to choose non-comedogenic oils for your scalp. For example, jojoba oil and olive oil, for example, are really good for the scalp. So they are proven or shown to not clog your pores. And that is what I use on my scalp. So I use this jojoba oil on my scalp as a carrier oil and as a standalone. Sometimes I will use olive oil as a standalone as well. However, sometimes I'll combine them and just use that as my carrier oil to put the essential oil in the hair. So what I have here is I've just mixed the olive oil and the jojoba oil into this container, and I'll go ahead and add some drops of the peppermint essential oil. It all depends on how much carrier oil you have. That's how much essential oils you pretty much use and put in the carrier oil. So just know that, you know, it's a 2% dilution of essential oils, and if you want the math, 12 drops of essential oils is equal to 30 mils of a carrier oil. So you can go ahead and calculate the amount of essential oil that you need for your particular amount of carrier oil. So once I'm done mixing my oil, I go ahead and just shake it just to make sure it's mixed well in there. And then I can go ahead to use this for, you know, at least a month. However, it can go for longer as well. Okay. The next thing that I do to my scalp is to massage my scalp. Massage increases blood flow to the scalp. However, what it also does is it loosens sebum. The loosening of the sebum is essential because the next step that I go ahead to do is to spread that sebum from the scalp onto the hair. So massage helps to loosen it, and then I go ahead to spread it on the length of my hair. Now, sometimes I'll go ahead to kind of scratch or scrunch my scalp a little bit while I'm massaging it, just to really agitate that sebum. Sebum is actually quite a waxy substance, so it can be a little bit stubborn and difficult to like get rid of or to loosen from the scalp so that it's, you know, ready to be spread onto the hair. However, some days I will use a brush, and it's not any brush, it's a particular brush that's called a ball bristle brush. I've done a video showing you guys how I use this brush. This one is not your typical ball bristle brush. It's actually a hair teaser. I think it's a teaser. It's used for styling. However, I use it on my scalp, okay? I use this to really exfoliate my scalp and really loosen that sebum on the scalp to help me spread it to the hair with my hands. So I use the brush for the scalp. However, for the length of my hair, I use my hands, okay? That's an important point. People that are struggling with itchy scalps and not being able to, have any wriggle room around their wash day, you must wash on day 5, or must wash on day 7, or must wash on day 10. Try and implement these things if you're someone that's looking to prolong your time between your wash days. Try and implement some of these things to see if they do help you to maintain a cleaner, itch-free scalp. Now, what I do on a routine basis is that I wash my hair. Like today's my wash day. I will wait 7 days, and on day 7, I go ahead to moisturize my hair. I'll go ahead to spritz my hair with the humectant rich water. All right. And then I'll go ahead to apply my essential oil mix to my scalp. It's just a couple of drops at the fingertips, really. And then I go ahead to just go and massage. I do that everywhere on my scalp, just to make sure, every area on my scalp is covered. We don't want any itch, and we want the benefits all over. After applying the oil, I go ahead to spread it across the length of my hair. That's me done. On day 14, post-wash day, I go ahead and do the exact same thing. Spritz my scalp with a humectant rich water, apply my oil, massage. However, the difference is that I go ahead to use my ball bristle brush. So this brush is gonna help me just to really remove any sebum that's sitting on my scalp. And I do it in week 2 because that's when I really start to see my sebum build up on the scalp. On day 21, I go ahead to repeat the same routine: humectant rich water, oil, massage. However, this time I'm just going to massage, scrunch, and sort of spread the sebum, okay? On day 28 or day 30, I repeat every step. However, I will then use the brush. So pretty much the difference from week to week is that on one week I will use just my hands to massage and scrunch my scalp, and then on the alternate week I will go ahead and use the brush. This has been a champion, game-changing routine that has helped me to maintain my scalp for months on end. And I can tell you why this works. For starters, I'm hydrating my hair with filtered water or distilled water, and I'm also adding a humectant to really keep that moisture and hydration at the scalp, which is really healthy. I am going ahead to apply oils that are really lubricating. They help lock in moisture without clogging my pores, and the essential oils help reduce bacteria buildup and itch and inflammation and all that kind of thing. Massage, as you know, promotes blood flow, so I don't even need to explain that. It's a winner. And of course, the loosening of the sebum is essential to keep the scalp clean and also to put it on the hair where it's needed more than the scalp. All these practices, all these habits combined are what helped me maintain a healthy, clean scalp for months on end, and I've never looked back. I hope you found this helpful. Until next time, it's Coily Diaries. Bye.